Oh, well, Phillip Rivers and the Chargers, winners of 3 in a row now to improve their record to 6-6. And we got a logjam at the top, I guess, of the AFC West. Although the Chiefs have now lost 6 of 7. And they're finding some company up there with the Chargers and Raiders. So let's look at the remaining schedule. And for the Chargers, they get a game at home here against the Redskins. And then, how about a big one on Saturday against the Chiefs at Arrowhead? And I mean, as far as the tough schedules remaining, I mean, the Raiders got to play the Cowboys. Yep. They got to go to Philly, and then they get the Chargers on the road here at the StubHub Center.
I don't think that Chiefs schedule's right. Don't they got the Raiders next week? You got the
Raiders, Chargers, Dolphins at Denver. Yeah.
So
they got 3 of the next 4 at home.
So if it comes down to that last game, there will be a fight for L.A., but it won't be between the Chargers and the Rams. It'll be between the L.A. Chargers and the soon-to-be Las Vegas Raiders, who believe that they're the most popular team in L.A. in a little stadium full of silver and black-wearing fans.
New Year's Eve.
On New Year's Eve. And I have a feeling we'll be there, Steve, if that game matters. But I just want to give a little credit to Anthony Lynn because first-year head coach, we're seeing Vance Joseph, another very talented coach, deal with that brutal first year. Anthony Lynn lost his first 2 games probably because his kicker.
Absolutely.
One of them definitely because of the kicker. And didn't flinch. The Chiefs looked like they were Super Bowl bound. Didn't flinch. Kept grinding. He's got a team that I think...
So they're going to win it?
They're going to host a playoff game.
They're going to win the West.
They're going to fight for L.A.
Go ahead, Steve.
No, I'm with you because if you look at these teams, like the Raiders were like okay in beating the Giants yesterday. The Chiefs, they're in free fall. They are off the cliff with no parachute. Now,
surpassed only by the Broncos.
And good Lord, the Broncos. But I mean, the Chargers, the way they are playing right now, nobody wants to deal with that team. They're physical. They're good on defense. They can run the ball. And the way Phillip Rivers is dealing to Keenan Allen.
I mean, listen, someone got a double team 13. That's all I'm going to say. Defensive coordinators, please wise up. I'm going to roll with Anthony Lynn here for a couple reasons. I jumped off the Andy Reid train last week, and it was never the Chiefs train. It was the Andy Reid because I believed in what he was capable of. That being said, listen, Tyreek Hill hasn't done anything yet, but Peters was a character issue coming out. But we know the knucklehead that Kelsey can be at times. There's some character issues in this locker room. We haven't seen them when they were winning. Now they've started to expose themselves with Peters yesterday. Craziness. Anthony Lynn taught a team how to win. Listen, you learn how to lose. And we saw that character in that team this year. And then that's why it made me really hard to kind of jump on that team to actually be able to pull it off down the stretch. Because when you know how to lose, it takes a lot to get you out of that. And they're showing they've got it.
Let's put it in perspective. They're 6-6, so nobody's winning anything yet. But someone's going to win that division.
That's a difference, 6-6.
It is. A couple thoughts. Keenan Allen looks so good in blue and gold as he did during college. Just throwing that out there.
There we go again.
And
it is a great uniform.
And listen, I just want to say this about the Raiders. They played the Giants yesterday. They're not unlike the Giants. High expectations.
Oh, no.
Correct.
Dysfunction. But every team in this division has had their run. Denver had one early. The Chiefs obviously had one early. The Chargers have it going now. If the Raiders can hang in and get that groove going,
they'll be so dangerous.
Then they could go into the playoffs as a dangerous team.
They should beat KC, even though it's in KC. That really doesn't mean much to me at this point.
Nope.
Dallas still without Zeke, week 15. And then at Philly,
Christmas.
And then here the Chargers. So I think, listen, they're going to have a legitimate opportunity to win this division.
Unless you can find a way to stop Keenan Allen. If you're an opposing defense, who's the first player in NFL history with 3+.
The Raiders won't stop Keenan Allen.
No,
I agree.
No. 3 straight games with over 10 catches, over 100 yards and a touchdown.
Mark it down, guys. Let's make a pact. Let's all go down on New Year's Eve day to that little stadium in Carson and fight
aftermath pack
for L.A. together, or watch 2 teams fight for
I'll be
LA.
working here while you guys work there.
Brad will be here.
I'm going to fight for our next segment.
My wife will be mad at me like, you better be home New Year's Eve.
Which is, in fact, coming because we got more to get to here.
I once spent New Year's Eve on a party bus with Dennis Rodman near a riverboat casino in Illinois. My wife would not flinch.
You ate the W on that one. No doubt about it.